met during the 11th edition, which was the virtual. So it's really nice to see you physically here at the 17th edition, finally. All right. So hi, hello, and good morning, World Trade Center Manila. Mababa ang energy. Good morning! Ayan! Wow, what an honor it is to be here on stage. This is actually my 5th time to be at the PhilSME stage. But I'm very, very excited about this one because later on, I'll be introducing you to a special guest. But before that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Mika Vivas from Finest Media PH. We're an events and marketing company. We're actually the team behind this whole stage. Palakpakan naman natin ang team. Yeah. And of course, with our 5 years of experience in events, we have been very passionate when it comes to creating experiences that elevates, inspire, and help move people forward. And that's actually the reason why we produced our first ever event, which was VoiceCon last April 2025. Our belief, may pera sa boses. Sino dito naniniwala may pera sa boses? Say yes! Parang mahina, parang ayaw ng pera. Sino dito naniniwala may pera sa boses? Diba? Now you know how committed the team is. Totoong may pera sa boses. And for 2026, we wanted to take it up a notch. With your belief na may pera sa boses, now we want you to speak to succeed. We want you to realize that your voice is actually your most powerful tool to influence, to lead. And that's exactly the reason why we're going to create SpeakerCon next February 2026. We wanted to equip you for a bigger and better year ahead of you. And of course, to talk more about the upcoming event, I have a special guest here with me. I'm pretty sure you've already heard of him because he doesn't need any introduction. But I'd like to take this opportunity to actually honor and acknowledge his contribution and his great influence with the industry leaders of this generation. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for our special guest for this morning, Sir Francis Gong.
So many people have powerful ideas, but they are not equipped to articulate and present it in the proper way. You've got ideas, but then that idea goes nowhere. A great speaker is someone who will have people not only hearing him, but to be convinced that the ideas presented is workable. To be able to sell the ideas, you should be able to articulate it and you should be able to persuade them to buy your idea. And this is a craft that can be developed. Be ready for SpeakerCon 2026.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Joe Marichan. Christmas na po, di po ba? Hey, allow me to greet you Merry Christmas. Can you, everybody, raise up your right hand? I do this all the time. Gently tap the shoulder of the person to your right and greet that person Merry Christmas. Kaliwang kamay naman po. Kaliwang kamay. Tap the shoulder person to your left, look at that person and say, nasaan na yung regalo ko last year? How many among you are entrepreneurs? Taas po ang kamay, mga negosyante. Sino naman po sa inyo? Mga career people, executives? Aha. Sino po sa inyo? Mga contractors? Lahat po tayo, we have one thing in common, that is we communicate. Yan po ang pinakamahalaga. Now, I'm very happy to be working with Finance Media because true to promise, next year is going to be the biggest conference featuring the best minds you can find in the different industry. I had the pleasure to be bringing in an American marketing guru. Kung kayo naman po nasa marketing, no one can deny that the father of modern-day marketing, Philip Kotler, is number one. Number two is Seth Godin, which I had the pleasure to interview 2 weeks ago in New York. And number three will be Mark Schaeffer. Mark Schaeffer is going to come. He's going to talk about communicating marketing in an era of technology-driven driven world, which is primarily artificial intelligence, so forth and so on. Importante rin po malaman natin kung ano yung nangyayari in the field of artificial intelligence. And ito may kinalaman sa negosyo kung ano yung gagawin natin, paano tayo maapektuhan ng technology. That's why I have the pleasure of convincing Miss Ida Tiongzon. You may not know her because ito po nakakatuwa eh. Itong mga magagaling hindi maingay sa social media. Pero itong mga magagaling ang talagang ginagalang at hindi basta-basta sumisipot sa mga invitation. Eh, siguro, I'm so blessed dahil hindi nila ako mahindihan. So I was able to invite Ida Tiongzon. Ida Tiongzon is the spokesperson, she's the governance head of the Management Association of the Philippines. Nasa fintech po siya. She used to be the chairperson for ProLife UK. She sits on the board of big companies and she understands blockchain technology na kaya po siya nakasama sa panel doon kay Bam Aquino in understanding and launching blockchain technology. At makakasama din po niya the superstar of that field, which is Dr. Erica, and that'll be a little bit of a surprise. Ano naman ang kinalaman sa business? Well, you're going to be hearing ideas which we will feature on ano yung talagang tunay na substance. You have to understand, 99% of our economy is actually contributed by SMEs. Now, SMEs can mean two things, small, medium, enterprise. Actually, it's MSME, micro, small, medium enterprise. Pero meron pa ho isang definition ng SME na hindi masyadong pinapansin. Ano po yan? Kailangan natin makuha yung best practices, ideas ng mga actual practitioners, hindi yung mga teorya-teorya lang at nirihas lang yung TikTok. Ito yung mga tunay na marunong sa negosyo. Ang SME po naman dyan, ang tawag natin dyan ay subject matter experts. And there's going to be talk about how to launch your business, ano ang bearing ng digital marketing ngayon sa buhay natin. At pagkatapos, we're going to talk about how to secure your tool. Sino po sa inyo nakakatanggap ng scam message every day? Taas ang kamay. Alam niyo ba yung mga hackers at scammers, hindi na po sila. Tagalin natin yung stereotype picture of somebody wearing a hoodie na madilim pagkatapos. Hindi po. Ang mga scammers at mga cyber terrorists ngayon ay organized na po. Kaya hindi ako magtataka, baka they might invite me to do a leadership training for them. You will begin to see that this is a world that has changed. Kaya hindi na po pwedeng theory lang. You'll be listening to a combined thousands of hours of knowledge and experiences and best practices na I don't think you're gonna get anywhere else. Ang blessing ko naman, sila po ay they agreed to appear in our conference, so it's going to be very difficult to have a second act after them. But I hope you're gonna be there. Can I share something wonderful with you? Okay lang po? The thing that blesses my heart ay hindi lamang po dahil nakapagtayo na po ako ng negosyo, 85 pa, tapos tuloy-tuloy hanggang ngayon, yung mga anak ko naman ngayon ang nagninegosyo. I'm so happy to announce to you that my son has a restaurant. Mga 12 years ago, siya po ang nagbukas ng Crazy Katsu sa Maginhawa. At tapos, nag-introduce na po siya ng isang gourmet ice cream called Kurimo ice cream. Medyo mahal po yan. Pero recently, the thing that blesses my heart is this. He is now a Michelin Star Select. At hindi lang yon. Kaya po siya na-viral, siya lang ang nagpadala ng line cook sa Michelin awarding event na tumanggap ng award. At siya ang nagsasabing, hindi naman makakaroon tayo ng award kung hindi trabaho ng lahat yan sa kitchen. So, hindi naman kailangan pumapel, hindi naman kailangan bumida. Importante lamang po ay i-acknowledge yung effort ng bawat isa. Na-pick up po ng dyaryo at nag-viral at pagkatapos kahit si yung mga international chef from Nomu Restaurant, yung mga sikat na mga nakikita yung celebrity chef, nakikipag-collaborate na sa kanya. That's my way of saying, ang negosyo po ay hindi lamang technique. Ang negosyo ay yung spirit of running the business. And the spirit of running the business and the good product and the service should be translated into the communication of ideas na nakakarating po sa marami. And that's what we plan to offer. It's not going to be hype. It's not going to be drama. It's going to be substantial. And I'm so fortunate to be sharing the stage with some of the best minds that you can find in the country. Kung isa na lamang po ang kulang, yung mga magagaling nandyan, ang kulang po, kayo. You have to be there. If you want to learn, if you want to really be understandable of what's going on, SpeakerCon next year is going to be for you. So that's Feb 11 at Juan Ayala. And tama ba ang information ko? Tickets are selling very, very fast. Oo. Tickets are selling very, very fast na po. And, well, enjoy the rest of the day. And I hope to see all of you there, ha? Yung ups and downs, tatandaan ko yan. Kukulamin ko yan. Maraming salamat po and Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Francis Kong, for joining us. May I please invite the finest media team and the SpeakerCon team to step up on stage as well for the photo op. Ako na nag-decide. Thank you. Again, SpeakerCon. To know more about the event, you can visit speakerscon.ph or follow us in our social media accounts at SpeakersCon. May we also please invite Miss Trixie on stage? Miss Trixie. Miss Trixie. Thank you once again, Miss Trixie, for opening the stage for the SpeakerCon team. Salamat, salamat.